the negotiations between state employees and Governor Maggie Hassan has begun recently and probably should take several months to produce a contract for the next 2 years for state employees. The state employees certainly have some political IOUs with this governor. They had a lot to do with her beating over Lamontagne in the general election in November. They provided a lot of support to her. It's important to point out, however, that the State Employees Association didn't support Maggie Hassan during the Democratic primary. They supported Jackie Silly, who refused to take the pledge against the broad-based tax, which was the predominant reason why. But Democrats and labor unions have always had a pretty close symbiotic relationship. And the SEA union leadership essentially reminds that, after all, they've gone without pay raises for the last 4 years. They've taken a lot of hits on their health care, which, by the way, is still one of the best health care plans in the country for public employees. So they feel they have the right to expect some kind of support for some kind of pay raise from this governor. Now, this is a very tight budget. She's got a lot of demands for spending, so it's going to be difficult to provide a lot of pay increase in this next labor agreement. But and we won't know for a couple of months what that's looked for. But I think you can be sure of one thing. If there is a pay raise for state employees in this contract, there's going to be some give back. And there will be give back in the form of higher charges for health care, because that is by far one of the largest cost drivers in state government right now is the cost of health care. So watch for that. If there's a pay raise, there'll be some give back. It certainly would be typical of labor negotiations to have some give and take to get union members what they really want, which is some kind of increase in pay.